Welcome, everybody, to another episode of JokerPool Podcast. I'm the co-host who is going to tell you to give in to your hatred and anger. Jed.
And I'm your other co-host, Dustin, and at last we shall have our revenge.
You have been trained well, my young apprentice. Alright, well, you can already guess what we're talking about today.
Star Wars, specifically a Star Wars theory on who a new character that was introduced in The Force Awakens.
Supreme Leader Snoke.
Yeah. Alright, so
we have a couple theories here that we're going to discuss. The theories that fans have a lot of Star Wars fans have thought of who Snoke is, because that's the biggest mystery right now about him. Like, who is this guy? Where did he come from? Where does he fit in to the Star Wars universe? So we have a couple theories here. Dustin, would you like to start?
Yes, I would. I will be talking about two of the top theories. The first one is that, and this one's my personal favorite, although sadly I don't think they're going to go this route because Disney's not that smart with everything. But
No, they're not.
he is Darth Plagueis. Now, Plagueis is the Sith Lord that trained Palpatine.
Yes, the Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Yes. Now, there's a couple of things to support this theory. For one, Palpatine said that Plagueis was killed. However, if Plagueis is that super powerful and found a way to bring people back from the dead, it's not hard to see him cheating death or pretending to die just to get Palpatine to leave the room. Palpatine's main form of fighting was Force Lightning, and Snoke is damaged, burned almost by Force Lightning. He's also called Darth Plagueis the Wise, and in the movie Kylo Ren, when he's facing Han Solo, his dad says, "Plagueis is just using you, leave him alone," and Kylo Ren says something along the lines of, "Snoke is wise." Why would he randomly say that unless he knew he was Darth Plagueis the Wise? And
I don't recall Han Solo saying Plagueis.
I meant Snoke. It was my bad, but
Okay, there we go. Error.
Anywho, so yeah, Han Solo, Snoke's using you, Kylo Ren. Snoke is wise. So that's one of the main things. And then the last one is the music. The music playing when Palpatine tells Anakin Skywalker about Darth Plagueis in Episode 3 is almost identical to the theme for Snoke in The Force Awakens.
I didn't notice that. Wow. I didn't notice that, man. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's this really creepy song, but that's the main theory. That's the one I'm open for, but then again, something Disney's been pushing, though, and it's See, the problem is like, if you want to learn about C-3PO's red arm, why Han and Leia broke up, where the First Order came from, you gotta read the books.
Read the stupid books, but I don't think people will, but some people won't will because some people just can't read.
Yeah, or they don't like to. But in a lot of the books, it's mentioned that Palpatine was hearing, towards the end of his life, was hearing voices or this pull from some dark side force out in these untold regions or another galaxy altogether. Some mysterious thing. So he was making preparations to go there, but then he died. So the survivors of the Empire went out there instead and possibly found.
Yeah, this was the other theory, right?
Yes, this is the second theory, that he is this otherworldly, evil, dark side force from another galaxy, possibly either the first Jedi who went evil or the origins of the dark side. And
one of the first Sith Lords?
Yeah, that too. Another thing that supports this, that there's some evil out there at least, it might be Snoke. In the recently released novel Thrawn, meaning Grand Admiral Thrawn, he was the original Episode 7 villain until Disney bought it. But anyway, he joins the Empire because he wants their help to fight this evil from another galaxy that he knows is coming. So there's a lot of hints that this other evil from a galaxy is Snoke.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yep. And Jed, you have two other theories of your own, is that correct?
I sure do. The first theory I want to talk about is from whoever watches the Star Wars Rebels should know this guy, the Grand Inquisitor. I don't really know much about the Inquisitors. I know they're Sith Lords. Do you know anything?
They used to be Jedi. Specifically, this one was a Jedi Knight protecting the temple, or one of the temples.
That's right.
But when Order 66 happened, to survive, they joined the Empire and were trained to be Jedi hunters. So they're not full-fledged Sith, they're just mainly Jedi hunters, and Darth Maul can kick their butt. Their
loyalty was bought, pretty much. Alright. Grand Inquisitor, evidence that he's the Grand Inquisitor. Alright, this says, the Grand Inquisitor certainly has the height and build of Snoke. And the absence of his facial tattoos, because they have weird facial tattoos, could be explained away by that swan dive into an explosion. Is the Grand Inquisitor a familiar enough character to warrant such secrecy, though?
You never know. They could be bringing them back. I mean, Rebels is actually canon with the movies, which I think is cool because they brought Darth Maul back to life, but that's for another video.
Yes. And then the second theory, which is the theory that I personally like, and I kind of hope it's true, that Snoke is actually the Sith Emperor Darth Vitiate from the Star Wars Old Republic stories and video games. And little backstory, he is immortal. That's one of the reasons why I think he could be Snoke, because he's escaped death many times. Am I right?
Yes, similar to how Apocalypse cheated death in the movie X-Men Apocalypse.
Yes, he had the ability to use the Force to either transfer his consciousness or to pretty much absorb the Force and people's souls to make himself immortal as well. He's just pure evil. I mean, even the other Sith warriors that were there during the time of the Old Republic questioned him and realized and believed that he was not only a threat to the universe and the Jedi, but to the Sith itself.
Yeah, to just give an example of how powerful and evil this guy is, huge Star Wars character in the first video game Knights of the Old Republic, Darth Revan and his apprentice, Darth Malak, started out as Jedi, but were brainwashed into becoming Sith Lords and forgetting everything by Darth Vitiate. He is that powerful that he converted Revan just by brainwashing.
Yeah, he can trap others inside their own minds. And the reason, and where could he fit into the Star Wars movies? Since he's immortal and he's escaped death many times, I personally think that he could have just been sitting behind the scenes of the other movies, just watching everything unfold, just waiting for his time to step in. And since the Empire was short of a leader, there you go.
Yes, and who better to lead an empire than the Sith Lord?
Since the ancient Sith Lord himself, Sith Emperor himself, Darth Vitiate. Those are the theories that I chose.
Yep, and that'll be it for today's episode, but thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to finding out who Snoke actually is. This has been the JokerPool Podcast. I am Dustin.
And I am Jed. We'll see you guys next time, and may the Force be with us all.
You.